Let's create. Arroz con pescado. Or this is a rice fish dish. And you can use any type of fish fillet. In fact, you can use fish that you already cook and you have it overnight. It is a fillet. Here I have a catfish. It doesn't matter. And just basic ingredients. Clearly, you're going to need rice and everything else. So, if you don't have fish already cooked from the night before, a couple days, whatever, just grab a fillet here using catfish. It doesn't matter. And all you need is some garlic powder. No garlic salt, but garlic powder. If you have to cook this, make sure it's out for about 30 minutes because you want this at room temperature. And use some salt. I'm going to use some seaweed salt. Seaweed salt. See? But regular salt will do. And you can be generous, very generous. I have some parsley. You can use Italian parsley too. What you're going to do is going to chop it. And you're going to do the same with the basil, okay? You're going to chop it. But you can put the rice. I'm going to use 1 cup, okay? And then I'm going to use fish stock. You can use water too. So let's try about maybe 1.5 cups. So what you want is, see this thing? You put on top of the rice, and this is how much liquid is above the rice. It's about 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch. Put a high heat for now. You can add a couple drops of extra virgin olive oil. Just a couple drops, maybe 4 drops. Smoked paprika, just a sprinkle. It's about 1/8 teaspoon. Same with turmeric. Shake it a little bit. And you want this to simmer, okay? Now that it's simmering, reduce the heat to medium. Cover it and let it cook. When the liquid evaporates, it's going to look like this. Now what you do, you're going to stir this baby. From the bottom. Took about 9-10 minutes, by the way. And then what you do is you're going to cover again for about, let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? Couple minutes later, quick stir, put it aside. So I had this medium-high gas iron, few drops of extra virgin olive oil. Enough to create a layer. It's about a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. So what I did with the fish, which I'm going to cook, I cut it into pieces. And I'm going to start cooking it. You have to make sure this thing is cooked, okay? About 2 minutes later, flip it. Cook the other side. You can put the heat to medium. And let's cook the other side for a minute or two, okay? Minute or so later, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the basil. I'm going to add a little bit on top. And you're going to do this for about 45 seconds. If the fish was already cooked from overnight, do the oil thing again, the same thing. Add the cooked fish, and you're just heating it up at lower heat. And then what I do is, I come with the rice. And I'm going to add this rice. And I'm going to mix everything up. Let me reduce the heat to medium low. Or a couple notches below medium. And I'm going to mix everything here. Add the fish with the rice. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some aluminum foil. I'm going to cover the rice with the fish. And I'm going to let it go for a couple minutes. 2 minutes later, maybe 90 seconds. Here it is. Turn the thing off. Ready to serve.